Now viewers, just an update on this vehicle. I took the propane tank out of it. Got all the wiring off. Just got to take that little pipe off there that goes to the front of the vehicle. This thing's fully reconverted back to petrol only. I got hold of a guy on Adjust Commodores for him. I got all the software and the tools to reprogram the memcal, so I've sent that away. I have looked into doing it myself, but the cheapest I can get is the $600. It's just a thing that the memcal plugs into, and it goes in the USB in your computer. But the one I looked at comes with the firmware from Holden, like a CD-ROM from Holden. I have found a place online where you can download all the original Holden bin files for the memcals. Didn't even turn it off. So I've got that organised. That's all getting reprogrammed. I've vacuumed this up really nicely. Just got to fix up that roof lining. Fix up the bonnet, and then it opens up like normal. We've replumbed and redid all the hoses for the washer jets. They've been replaced and they work good. I conditioned the wiper blade, just a bit of sandpaper. Reconditioned it. I don't shatter like mad anymore. They will do with the replacement though. The bullbar makes it hard to open the bonnet, that's for sure. I scrubbed all this burnt crap off I could. That's a lot better now. This side's a bit worse, but I have to get a bit of a cut and polish on it, I think. It does come up. I've got to use some cleaner and a bit of elbow grease. Same under here. It's a lot better than what it was. That's the hottest part there, so that's bored the paint off. But the top of the bonnet's alright, you wouldn't even know. I might even scrub all that off and just give it a light V-spray, but I don't think I'm going to really worry about it. Or just get a bonnet insulator pad from the wreckers or somewhere to hold it all. They never know. This is all cleaned up quite nicely. It all holds pressure. The heater works good. This thing works brilliant now. But all the rest of the bits are coming. It's actually come out quite well. I've scrubbed it and scrubbed all the firewall down. Degreased it all. It's a nice clean motor now. It's good. It's actually come up quite well. Better than I thought it would. I was going to take this guard off and fix up this aerial. It's come off the bracket inside, so I'm going to fix that. I pulled a dent out there and I popped this dent out from the inside. It's a good thing about these utes, you can just take these off, inspection plates, and just pop the dent out easy enough. Yeah, I want to make this into a little project which I will show in a minute. Now that I've tripped over it. I've turned this propane tank into a little portable air tank. I'm going to set that bracket the other way and put some wheels on it and make it portable. And this will be the top. That's the top half. That's the filler hole, which is a one-way valve. Fill it from there, and suck air out of there. Plug your hose until I've got a portable tank. So I can plug it in there as a booster tank if I need more capacity. Works quite well. I took all this oil off, had a look inside the tank. It's bloody brown urine there. And I'll even pour a heap of paint in there, just swish it around and paint it so it lines the tank. It's actually worked out quite well. A stainless steel tank would be ideal for a no maintenance air tank, but this will get maintained quite well anyway. I shouldn't get moisture in there. The way I'm going to set it up on its bracket, probably mount it up on the wall or something. Have that facing down, or maybe turn this into a the relief valve into a put a ball valve on it or something, and the hose going outside. You just dump it every now and then. But the way it's going to be set up, it shouldn't get moisture in there. An Australian made tank is better than the bloody Chinese made thin ass paper thin air compressor tank from China that blows up on you. So I trust this over any of those. 360mm diameter tank, 75 water litre tank. Tested in the year 2000. 3.3 megapascals, that's like 350 psi or thereabouts. So it's not going to take anywhere near that much pressure anyway, that's just a test pressure. But there's about 115 psi of air in there. should take these off and show on video how these work. It's quite interesting. There's a float on that, there's a float on here that turns off when the propane level gets up to the right amount when it's full, and it turns this off. But basically these just screw straight on and they're clamped in there with no ring. They don't screw in, they just, those 4 screws hold it all in. I might modify this valve anyway, I'm thinking about it. Modify this, or take this relief out and put a fitting in there with a pressure gauge on it. That's actually quite a nice portable air tank. I got the battery out of that ute. It's got a bit smokerified. It's been sitting flat for too long, but I'll try a little experiment. 30 volts of charge at 6 amps. Yeah, it's starting to wake up. No other charge is waking it up, so this is going to wake it up. So there's something we just come up with that goes in there, and I got a little battery wake up. That's giving it a good kick up the arse. Just an experiment. I'm not expecting the battery to ever start a car again, but just to see how this actually works as a battery kick up or arse device. Well, they all are actually bubbling, these cells, which is good. They're just starting to bubble up. The plates don't actually look too bad though. They're not warped and falling apart. Normally when a battery sits flat for a couple of years, the plates look like wood and tree bark and falling apart, but those plates don't seem to look like that, so it might just be really hard sulfation. Let's see how this technique works. It's just an experiment. 30 volts, drop down 4 volts, so it's starting to really pull current now. Why is that not working? My little potentiometer is not doing its job. Ah, my potentiometer is not working. Nah, my potentiometer is busted off. No, I can't do it now. No. No, I can't get fixed. Potentiometer is buggered. No, my potentiometer is faulty. Never had that happen to me before. Well, there we go. After to investigate that, my potentiometer is playing up. Wow. Oh, that was weird. There's a software glitch in this damn thing. I was left scratching my head there. I was like, what's going on there? I just turned it off, unplugged it, did a hard reset on it, and it's fixed now. It's a software issue. Weird. They have improved these though. The Ruoding manufacturer. They've got a new model of these out now. So they've actually really improved. So it's nothing, if I get another one, which I'm thinking about getting at some stage. Yeah, we're getting cloudy in there. I had a test and it's holding 10 volts, starting to go higher. It's going up. Let's do a quick test of my battery tester. Is it actually starting to produce current now or not? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I'll just turn that off, unplug that. Turn this off fully. No sparks. Let's see if there's any current coming out of this battery yet. No, nothing. Okay, well, looks like those plates are made of rubber, not lead, so it's not a conductive battery anymore. There is static voltage there. It is turning on. Turn it off. Yeah, it's getting there, but we'll give it another try for a couple of hours, I reckon. Yeah, see, it's getting there and it's dying and it's going again. Man, these batteries die way too easily. Just had a bad connection there by the looks of it. There we go, set it there. Yeah, these batteries die too easily. That's one thing I don't like about these Century Australian made batteries. They're a good battery, but they die way too easily. I've had good runs with Thai batteries and Korean made batteries, and they've all, they tend to die a lot harder than our Australian made counterparts. That's one thing I've noticed with Century batteries. They die too easily when they do die. Anyway, good little fun experiment. Thanks for watching.